A Benchy House vegan cookbook.
Hey y'all, welcome to Unscripted. I am your host, Shintara, and today we have another special guest. His name is Kasa. Where can we find you on Instagram?
At Chef King Kas. That's my, professional / personal, and then also my business page is A Benchy House. Should I spell that or no?
No, we'll put it on there for you. Yes. Okay, so you cook.
Yeah, I do cook.
How long have you been cooking?
Man, I've been cooking for a long, long time. For I said a good 15 plus years.
15 plus?
Yep.
Okay. I've been cooking about the same amount, but not that well. So, do you cook for like other people, or how does this work?
Well, so I used to. Craziest thing. I started doing meal preps, but at some point I loved it, and I got into it's kind of crazy. I used to cook for this huge influencer. Probably a lot of people know who she is too. It's kind of crazy.
We're not saying any names.
You want me to say the name?
No, I mean, it's up to you if you want to. But
Well, so I used to cook for Jay Nice. I don't know if y'all know who Jay Nice is.
I do. I follow her.
So if you check on her, she probably follows me too. But I used to cook for her. Used to do her meal preps and all that stuff. But I used to always wonder, like, why she needs me to do her meal prep. I know she could cook herself.
Yes, that's why I follow her. She has cookbooks and everything. But yes, go ahead.
Yeah. So I used to cook for her, and then when I did cook for her, it kind of like opens doors. It opened doors for me. She's one of the reasons why I should have as many followers that I have today, because she kept like putting them on the page and all that stuff. So it just kind of kept growing and growing. So I used to cook for her, and then other people that I cook for, more like Nigerian dishes, was this guy. He was actually part of the Young Money team, and his name is I forgot his name, but when I remember his name, I'll bring it. But I did cook for him. Like he was part of the Lil Wayne's entourage. Another time I cooked, and then he is good friends with Chris Brown too. I actually dropped off food at Chris Brown. So I said, whose house is this that I'm at?
Wow, that is really dope. Oh my gosh. Okay, so you would pull up to people's like places and drop off food, or cook like in their kitchen and stuff?
Just drop off food. But Jay Nice, I did cook for in her kitchen one time. Like she was making fun of me because at the time I don't like it's like I don't like washing my rice. She's like, you got to wash the rice. I said, man, it takes too long to be washing. But now I be washing my rice though. It's kind of get a little bit of that starch out there. Yeah.
No, that's important actually. That is dope. Okay, so cooking for 15 plus years. I know your birthday was yesterday, so happy belated birthday.
Yeah, thank you very much. You know what I'm saying? It's King Kas's day. Still King Kas's month too. So, yep.
Yes, I know that's right. So you have a cookbook.
Mm-hmm.
Yes. When did you drop that?
Well, so it's a crazy story about this cookbook.
Okay,
so the journey started 7 years ago. 2014 exactly. So I wanted to do this the Daniel fast, like the whole vegan thing, 21 days and all that good stuff.
Did you do it?
I did.
Wow.
It was one of the most challenging
I'm sorry to interrupt you, but I actually did the Daniel fast for 1 week and it was hell.
I understand.
Yeah.
I totally understand. But it was tough, like doing, and then everyone else around me was just eating chicken and all that. So I'm over here like, everyone's like, they come to the house, it's like, this guy is a bird. It's like, all he's eating just bird seeds and like leaves. Like just grab your leaves or your flowers outside and start eating it. But it was crazy. So I did it just so I could write this vegan cookbook. So 7 years ago, I wanted to do it, and my procrastination didn't. I just had it. I finished it, but I never finished writing it. But then this time around, I think around August or in the summertime, I talked about it 2 years ago that I was going to finish it. Everyone at the job was like, when is the cookbook? I was like, it's coming. 2 years later, and I was like, look, forget this. I got to get this done this year. So I started writing it. Wanted to release it on my dad's birthday, which is September 24th. Then I ran into some issues. Then I started reading it. I said, man, there's so many errors in this book. So I postponed it. My mom's birthday is the following month, October 24th. I said, I'm going to release it then. So I was like, well, didn't happen. So I was like, all right, forget this. I'm going to just take my time. Then finally, I was like, you know what? I'm going to try and release it right on my birthday. And it just happened to be completed and went live on the 30th, and I had no idea. And so I checked on it. I said, "Oh dang, they sent me an email like early in the morning. I didn't even know."
Oh my gosh. I am so proud of you. Like, that is amazing. As I've told you, I cook. We can go into depth, with that, but we won't. It's about you. Nah, it's about you.
You could.
It's about you. But one of the things that I want to do is release a cookbook.
Yeah.
And I'm not going to say that I'm afraid to do it, but like, were you afraid, and was it hard?
I'm not going to lie. I definitely was afraid, right? Because like when you're releasing something, because you take a lot of time, especially when you are like cooking, you're recooking everything. You're taking measurements, right? And then after you're done, when you release it, you start like overthinking it. Like, what are people going to think about it? Are they going to be able to follow this simple?
Do they like it?
Yeah, do they like it? Those type of things. I was literally talking to a friend on my birthday, and she literally told me, like, why are you even worried about what people think? Just know you worked hard. You put in the work to get this done. You should be proud of yourself. And she's like, yeah, I even came in, I saw you, how much passion, how much, how excited you are, how much work you put into it. You should be super proud of yourself for finally getting it done. So definitely that fear factor, all of that. But, at the end of the day, you can only control what you can control. And I definitely did it.
You did. Yeah. You did. I'm going to have to purchase no, for real. And I'm going to cook, and I'm going to send it and be like, look what I done did.
Yes.
That is so cool. Okay. So where are you from, and like what do you mainly cook? Like, is it a traditional type of dish, or I want to know.
All right. So originally I was born in Nigeria, right? Okay. You're probably like, what? Yeah. You could probably tell a little bit in my accent, but some people think I'm from New York, but I love the Bronx. Never been there. Never been to New York. But yeah, I'd be like, yeah, I'm from New York. But but yeah, I'm originally from Nigeria, northern part of Nigeria specifically. Moved out here to the States in '96 with my family, but my dad was out here like 3 years earlier because he was going to a theological seminary and all that good stuff. So the family moved out here. So I've been here ever since, from pretty much '96 all the way to now. But I've been back like 3 times just to visit. It's kind of weird. Like I go there like every 7 years. I'm trying to break that cycle. It's kind of, just to go like every.
Do you see your family and stuff when you go, or you just like go to sightsee?
Yeah. So all my immediate family's there, like cousins, uncles. So as far as like, I wouldn't say immediate, but like more like, like the extended family. But immediate family is here, like my brother, my sisters, and yeah, that's about it. But currently, it's just us,
that are here.
Yeah, the siblings. So my parents are actually back in Nigeria. They'll go back and forth. Oh. Yeah, so they're there right now. So
that is nice. That must be really nice. Yep. Is it expensive to go?
Man. Them tickets like an arm and a leg. You might as well sell your arm and the leg, maybe both. Just to go out there. Some tickets be like $1,500, $2,500. 2,000. Just depends when you get it. Like around this time is the most expensive because it's like holiday season. Everyone wants to go back home and all that stuff. But yeah, it's an arm and a leg.
Oh my gosh. Yeah. Okay. What is your favorite thing to cook?
So this is gonna get very interesting now.
Okay,
right?
I'm ready. Look,
so I love coconut anything.
Me too.
Anything. So I love me some coconut rice. Name it coconut soup. Coconut anything. I don't know how my cooking style got inspired by like Thai dishes. I love Thai food.
Okay.
So a lot of my influence, I love cooking with like lemongrass and all those different things. So yeah, it's very,
very interesting.
Very interesting. But I still love like my traditional like foods like jollof fries and this traditional street kebabs. It's called suya.
I've never heard of that actually.
Yeah. Trust me, if you like spicy, it's fire.
Oh, so I don't.
You don't?
I don't like anything spicy.
We can make it unspicy too.
Okay.
Depends.
Yes.
It just so it depends what you like. Yeah. It could be spicy, but more traditionally it's like spicy.
Okay. Nice.
Yeah, but that's something I like to do. I like to do coconut anything.
Okay. Me too. I do love coconut because we were talking about cassava earlier, right?
You got that? You know how to make that little coconut sticky, mango?
I do.
Right,
I do.
So I need some of that.
Okay.
Yeah.
I got you.
Yes. Thank you.
And a lumpia rolls.
Oh, I Hallelujah. Praise the Lord. Praise the Lord.
For y'all that don't know, I'm half Filipino, half Black. So yes, I throw down in the kitchen. My auntie done came over a couple times and showed me, the family traditional meals. So yes. Okay, so can I get personal with you or nah?
Sure. You can.
Okay.
Sure. I know the people want to hear this, right? They want they want
right,
this.
for some ladies that's interested,
Information.
They do. So, are you in a relationship?
No.
Okay.
Definitely I'm not. No.
Simply, okay? No.
No.
Are you dating?
Nope. I am not.
Okay. Do you want to date?
At this time, I'm not even sure because I'm like, I've gotten to this point in my life where I'm just so focused on like, not just building myself or just getting myself right, mentally, physically, all that stuff, not just, all of that stuff. So I felt like if I am not great in a great space, it's kind of hard for me to,
add someone to that.
Yeah, exactly. So that's kind of like, I'm just kind of like more like on that self-awareness or self journey or whatever.
Like you're kind of like in a relationship with yourself, kind of.
Exactly. Not to be conceited or nothing like that, but it's just one of those things I'm working on myself, on those little aspects of life. And I think everyone should do that.
I actually am on the same path, to be honest with you. Yes. It's a beautiful journey. I think, it's enlightening. That's what I will say.
Enlighten yourself.
Yes. Okay. Enlighten yourself. Yes. Do you want a wife and children one day?
That's a great question.
Ain't it?
It is a great question. I'm not sure, to be honest. I don't know. It's just because like the older I get, I don't know, like perspectives kind of like change and see things in a different light. And one of the things that I pride myself is like, if I do get into a relationship, like one of the things that scares me the most is like divorce and all that stuff. It's like, I kind of like want to be with that one person, not to worry about a lot of those things. But hope, I like to say like God willing, because I don't know what the future holds. Right. But I know my parents, they always ask, man, every time, like, can we find your wife? And I just say, no, can you find your wife? No, like every time it's like, yeah, I got this girl. Like, okay, cool.
Wait, so do they have like arranged things out there or they just want to set you up?
They don't. It's just like, oh, I know this beautiful lady. I say, all right, cool. She can stay there.
Why? You don't want to give them ladies a chance? They could be your wife. Kasa.
But I'm not being mean, but it's just one of those things where I'm like, look, I'm just like working on myself at this moment. Okay. But I think a lot of times people don't understand that portion of it. Yeah. And I think people are so used to, they're so used to like, like growing up, everyone's so used to like, oh, do this. And I got to a point, I was like, look, I'm not really listening so much, because I got to a point where I was just more focused, like doing what others want me to do. So at this point, I'm doing what I want to do. Like even like venturing out, or like sometimes it's like, oh yeah, you need this job, you need this. I said, how do you know I really want that? Right. How do you know I want this? Right.
Oh my gosh, I could say so much about myself in this whole little subject he's talking about, yep. but no, because okay, do you want to get to know me a little bit? Or? Yeah. Okay, so I think that I give myself so much into like my life, like to other people. Yeah. Like I do get to do things that I want to do, but I don't because I'm a mother. Like, and I'm a single mom. Mm-hmm. So there's not a lot of time for me to think about what I want to do. Mm-hmm. Like, for one, like I'm an actress. So yeah, I'm a damn good actress at that. But
are you acting right now?
Yes.
Oh Lord.
No, literally right now, no. Oh my God. I thought you meant like, do I have gigs? I'm like, yes. No, I'm but no, I'm not acting right now. I'm being myself. Good. But yeah, no, I think that's a beautiful thing because like, when you have that opportunity, I think you should take it and work on yourself. That way, when you're ready to hop into something, you can be like whole with yourself. You know what I mean? To be with someone else and raise children and things like that. But yeah, I'm not even finna go into myself right now because but is there anything that you would like to share with the people that people don't know about you from following you on Instagram?
One of the things that people don't understand is I guess you can kind of like see it. I'm a very selfless individual. Whereas like kind of what you mentioned, I care more about others than I sometimes care about myself. So I will do things, and one of the biggest things that people probably see it, I'm a huge supporter of people. Like any of my friends that I know that have like a business or have something that is going on, I will support. And I will keep asking like, oh, when do you have this? I will buy it. I just buy things just because
to support them.
Just support. Even if I don't need it, I just buy it. I said, I'm just supporting you.
Wow, that's a really great friend.
So it's one of those things. And it's just one of those things where I always feel like sometimes when you do so much of that, you sometimes go into this mode where you think like, dang, I don't feel like it's kind of like reciprocated as much as, given out. And,
yes.
And it becomes draining. And as much of a goofball as I am kind of like...
He is a goofball. Let me just... And it's amazing. But yes, he is a goofball. Sorry. Continue.
Yeah. But I do have like this introverted, personality. Whereas I like to be alone sometimes. I like to just kind of like be in my room sometimes and just stare at the wall and not to be bothered. Because I know a lot of times it does take a lot of energy
to entertain other folks.
But that's a lot of things where people don't understand. When I do get into this quiet moments, people think like, oh, there's something wrong. I said, not really. It's just, I'm just recharging.
Gotcha.
It's one of those things. And I think that's one of like the biggest things. And just writing. I love to write. It's kind of crazy.
What do you write about?
I journal every day.
Oh.
I've been journaling every day since like 2015. So like
every day?
Every day. So today I'm gonna tell you what.
Every day.
So when I go home, I'm gonna write about, this experience.
So you're gonna write about me.
Yep. And Jessica.
Okay, and the camera girl.
Yes.
The videographer, the lady behind the camera. Yes.
Yes. So like today is gonna be like day 2,503 straight days.
You're a very committed man.
Yes. When I'm committed, when I start something, it's very hard for me to like break it. I just kind of keep going.
That is, there's no words. That's just great.
Yes.
That's really great because not a lot of people can be consistent. Oh, you know what? Before we close out, because we are about to end pretty soon, but I skimmed through your page and seen that you work out. Yeah, you have a nice physique. It looks consistent. Yes. So I can see where the consistency is. You journal consistently, you work out consistently, and then I'm pretty sure you cook really well for yourself, That's really amazing. It is, yeah.
Thank you. Yes.
You're welcome.
Yeah.
So before we end this episode, is there anything that you would like to share?
One thing, a few things, right?
Okay.
I love working out, and everything that I do, like my page, is more motivation than anything, right? A lot of times people are like, oh, this guy just be throwing like posting like thirst trap for us. But I was like,
do you get a lot of ladies from that though?
Man, I don't even know. I don't even think so. They don't care about my page like that. They don't even hit me up, nothing. So it's kind of like funny. I don't know why.
Okay.
But I just post stuff and I just like let it be. But it's not thirst traps. Maybe they are. Who knows? Maybe they are. I don't know.
Well, it was a pleasure to have you. You are such a goofball, and I love it because I literally love to laugh, y'all. Let me be serious because I'm serious about it. I love to laugh, and he's been making me crack up the whole time. And the girl behind the camera.
Yep.
So thank you so much for coming on to this podcast. You're more than welcome to come back again.
Oh, I'll be back.
Okay.
If y'all want to have me, I'll be back.
You gonna be back then?
Yes. So make sure I'm gonna look at the camera. Y'all get that cookbook. It's a vegan cookbook. A Benchy House Vegan Cookbook, Volume 1. I got more cookbooks on the way.
Hey.
Shantar, thanks for having me.
You're welcome.
Chef King Kas out.
Hey.
All this is fire.